What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Melly Man back with another reaction. Let me fix this camera real quick. All right, today we had the truth about Juice WRLD Chicago gang ties. You feel me? Without further ado, man, let's hop into this vid.
By 2016, Lil Bibby had already had an exceptional solo career. His Free Crack mixtape series had cemented him as a Chicago drill legend. Tracks like Can't Trust a Soul, You Ain't Gang, and Thought It Was a Drought racked up millions of
I never
YouTube
really
views
listened
and
to Bibby,
streams.
bro.
Everything seemed like it was going in the right
bro.
direction for Lil Bibby as a rapper. But even before dropping a debut album, in 2017, he would abruptly retire from the rap game, quitting recording himself for the foreseeable future, choosing instead to go the executive rap. And Bibby would later reveal in a DJ Vlad interview that the financial instability of the rap game pushed him to move into the industry to make more money. And he would later tell
he was going broke as a rapper.
Music as a rapper, at which point he decided to get to the money his own way on the business side of rap.
I kind of took a little time off of music. I went broke before Vanessa, and I took some time off. Like, okay, I need to learn what to do with money. I'm young. I got a great ear, great eye for talent, and I don't need these old people telling me what to do and how to do it.
So Bibby worked out that the real money wasn't in being a rapper, but the behind-the-scenes business of the record labels themselves who would find and support rappers. But Bibby would need a vehicle to get to this money, and so alongside his brother G-Money, founding the record label Grade A Productions, with Bibby and G-Money having a phenomenal stroke of luck, with the first artist they discovered being future emo rap sensation Juice WRLD. With G-Money apparently playing to Bibby, Juice's early track All Girls Are the Same, which piqued his interest, but apparently when Bibby heard Juice WRLD's flagship hit Lucid Dreams, he knew immediately that this was the best song that he had heard in 10 years.
My brother
in 10 years?
To me. And
that song was fire though.
He played me the song All Girls the Same, and I was like, all right, that's a good song. And then he sent over some YouTube links, and I heard Lucid Dreams. When I heard Lucid Dreams, I'm like, oh, now this is like probably the best song that I heard in about 10 years.
Yeah.
So that's when I really knew, and I kind of like, okay, we gotta go.
Story goes that once Bibby got involved in his career, Juice WRLD went straight to the top. With a lyrical lemonade music video for Lucid Dreams,
that's no
Juice
cap.
WRLD up to superstar status. And so after bringing Juice into the fold of his own record label and getting his career going, Bibby would apparently oversee Juice WRLD, signing a bigger deal to the major record label Interscope.
$3 million. Oh my God, $3 million.
Bibby would go on to play a role in the creation and release of Juice WRLD's debut album, Goodbye and Good Riddance, releasing in May 2018, and his follow-up, Death Race for Love, which came out in March 2019. It would seem that Bibby would fiercely defend Juice WRLD and his legacy at all costs. In fact, Bibby was even once seen pressuring a man who he caught selling fake Juice WRLD merch on the street.
How much? Ready? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see it, man. Should have goofy. Come here, man. Come here. How many more you got? Come here. Goofy,
Damn.
And according to Bibby, throughout his career, Juice was loyal to him and remained close.
Hey, bro. He got on his ass, bro. Hey, he talking about, come here, goofy ass. He was on his ass, goddamn.
It was with me, you know, because everything I put together, everything that I said was gonna happen. Bro, it started to happen, yeah.
But it wasn't just Bibby that Juice would get close to. Over the course of his rise and run at the top of the rap game, Juice WRLD would be seen regularly with gang-tied, no-limit street legends like Herbo and Cairo.
And yeah, one thing like I always wonder was, I know for a fact Juice WRLD wasn't like, he ain't grew up in no gang. Like I think it was his song Jack in Jill, right? He was like, where I'm from, they be born and raised to kill unknown, don't feel kids. No, that's not the part. Oh, was it? I think it was Jack and Jill or Purple Montclair. One song he talked about robbing somebody, bro. He was like, oh, damn, what was it, bro? I'm like, I don't know. Like to me, when I look at Juice, bro, I don't see him. I know Juice was a sad. He wasn't a sad guy, man. He was a sad guy, bro. But he had light to him. You feel me? Like Juice WRLD was going through his problems, his addictions, and all this other stuff, trying to overcome that, making music about that and stuff like that. But like, I didn't see him as a tough nigga, like a gangbanger type dude. Like obviously, I didn't know him personally, but I didn't see, like, looking at Juice, I'm like, I don't think this nigga grew up in no gangs or any of that. But you know, when he became part of NLMB or Grade A Productions, he was getting close with Herbo, got closer with Bibby and all that other stuff. That's when I feel like he felt like he had ties to that. Because there's a song where he dissed one of Herbo's ops. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, you feel me? RP Juice, though, man. Definitely a talented ass nigga.
No Limit members would even take Juice WRLD to the gun range to work on his shooting skills, with these antics being streamed live on social media and people jumping in the comments to say that Juice's gun is about to turn somebody into shooter shells.
Juice, you finna shoot the K? Damn, folks, you going one-handed. You think you a pro.
Juice WRLD standing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Why he standing like that? Damn.
One hand back.
One hand with the
despite
K,
not growing
though?
up in Terror Town, Juice WRLD would spend a lot of time with Lil Bibby and other No Limit members, eventually taking on behaviors and habits associated with membership of the gang, like throwing up the GDK hand sign, merching things on Vito, and rapping that he was smoking on Posto, the young Lakeside member that was murdered in the war with No Limit.
Smoking on Katie Pack and Pasto and Mr. the Most.
At a certain point, Juice WRLD's close
see what I'm
ties
saying?
with
Like,
the No Limit gangsters from Chicago eventually had other street rappers like Kodak Black hitting him up on FaceTime,
Juice WRLD, I feel
asking
like,
him
was
to elaborate on his affiliations, with Juice hanging up real quick.
Juice had a lot of kid to him, like a lot of kid like energy, bro. Because you know how he was like influenced easily. You feel me? Like to do things, bro. You feel me? Like, bro, you had no ops, my nigga. Bro, RP Juice, bro. That's all I gotta say. It's RP Juice, man. RP Juice.
I'm fooling. Hey, where you at with it, gang? I'm down there from the sheets. Where you at? Lock in the stool. You know, I stay in Calabasas. I ain't gonna lie. You know, everything we do, that shit. I ain't gonna lie, bitch. You hear me? I'm on you on your rich shit. That suburban shit. Still a street nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bitch. You damn near should have did that album with me, but I ain't sweating it. I don't care what you do album with. Man, it ain't too late, man. You already know we gonna make some. I ain't gonna lie. Just off the songs that we got together, I'm like, man, what the fuck? Who is this nigga? Why the fuck he sounds so good with me? Man, we'll be up 10 times.
The way Kodak
talk, crackers up. You already know we coming now. I'm saying what you game. I ain't gonna lie. What's No Limit 150? What that is? You just know, man. You just know. Oh shit, 150. That's some OVE.
Sadly, despite Juice WRLD not living the dangerous gang lifestyle that would end the lives of so many No Limit members early, Juice too would end up losing his life at an early age, but for unrelated reasons. As on the 8th of December 2019, Juice WRLD and his entourage are flying on a private G5 jet from Los Angeles back to Chicago. And this entourage includes Cairo from No Limit, who is seen with others on the jet throwing up the L's. However, trouble would soon call when the plane landed, after the authorities were tipped off about drugs and guns on the plane. Once at Chicago's Medway Airport, Juice's videographer would be caught with a gun in his camera bag, while another 2 more guns were found on the plane, with high-capacity magazines and metal-piercing bullets, and a K9 unit would eventually be deployed, leading officers to drugs in the luggage, with a whopping total of 41 vacuum-sealed bags full of cannabis being recovered.
Nah, that day was
6
crazy,
bottles
though.
of
When I heard
liquid
the news,
codeine
I
cough
was
syrup.
like, damn,
However,
man.
the drugs and guns
Juice,
under the
bro?
plane would be the least of their worries, because after getting off the plane, Juice WRLD, who famously had a long-running addiction to prescription pills, would begin having a seizure with blood coming out of his nose. He was given Narcan by police, but unfortunately he couldn't be saved, with Juice WRLD later being pronounced dead at hospital at 3:14 a.m. His cause of death was later reported as accidental oxycodone and codeine toxicity, but as to the other drugs found on the plane, it's believed that the police were unable to link the lead
until I locked jaw. Bro, he used to say it all in his songs, bro. Like, that's why I feel like rappers know when they're gonna die, bro.
This was yet another devastating loss for No Limit, and its members would publicly mourn Juice WRLD. G Herbo would later call him the greatest artist to ever live, and Cairo would post, thanking Juice WRLD for everything he'd done for him, and saying that Juice WRLD was the first person who ever took him on a private plane. For the record, there's been a lot of speculation online as to whether Juice WRLD's close ties with No Limit gang members may have been the very reason that his private jet was being used to smuggle large amounts of drugs across state lines. After all, the cops that were waiting for him at the runway were apparently from the city's gang unit, and apparently only 6 days after Juice WRLD's death, it was reported that the FBI had visited Chicago in relation to the investigation into Shooter Shells' death. Ultimately, we'll probably never really know the true degree to which Juice WRLD's affiliations with Chicago gangs contributed to his unfortunate passing. But one thing we do know for sure is that he became yet another loss for the surviving No Limit members to carry. And ironically, making more music about the pain experienced in those very streets would be exactly what G Herbo needed to take his career to the next level, as he would go on to release some of the most poignant music he had ever made.
Damn. That's the end of the video, man. It's your boy Melly. I'm out.